Hey my friends, how are you? Alright, we're going to be doing another video. This one's going to be a little long today, as in we're doing 3 ships that I've made. This is going to be my main docking area. That black building there in the back, we're not really going to cover. I don't know what I'm exactly doing with it yet, but like I mentioned, we're not covering it. This is just my lighthouse that I built. It's got that old rustic feel, and that's kind of where we're going to be going from. The building in the back's going to be more modern, as like someone's taking over. Anyways, don't mind the builds up top. We'll be covering those in a different time. So, without further ado, we're going to fly in here in creative mode, of course, as it makes things go quicker. So, here we go. There's that old rustic building, with the new building being modded into it in the back. Want to incorporate some of the old with the new, as the docking area is going to be all new. This guy here is going to be the walkway to go to the dock. I'm going to be building a ship later. It's going to be Star Wars, one of my favorite ships in Knights of the Old Republic 2, and that's going to be the Ravager. This is going to be the walkway to go to the main area. So, the bridge. Sorry, that's the word I was looking for. It's going to be going to the bridge, but that's going to be much later. It's a much bigger build, and I haven't even started yet. I do know where though, and that's half the battle. So today, as I mentioned, I do love Star Wars. I'm a giant Star Wars nerd, so all the ships are going to be labeled as such. We have Darth Leviathan, Darth Scorpion, and then we also have Darth Hundred. These are 3 ships, 3 models that I've been working on. I absolutely love them. Darth Hundred is definitely my favorite. This ship here that we're going to be working on, this is going to be Darth Leviathan. It's my first ship. It is my, I guess you could say my yacht. I did do an open bow concept in the front. It's all glass, so you can see out, as I do love looking at the map. And so we're going to go ahead and enter in here. So this is going to be the main area here. I designed this so that you can look out from all sides. You're going to notice here in just a moment, I love the skin. It's called the bullet skin. Highly recommend it for anybody that's going to be using skins in ARK. As you can see, you have the blue glass. But you're able to look out. And this is why I love this map. It is an absolutely incredible view from all angles and all sides. So, that's why I chose the bow. Also, another reason, I'm going to show you right now, actually, to make it easier. First person, super easy to see out, super easy to drive in. Third person's a little more challenging, as you have to get a certain angle to drive, as the boat is a bit tall. And so that's kind of part of the reason as well. Back here, we're going to have our little like crew quarter area. I do have one friend that plays with me, my best friend Nikki. You are going to hear about him a lot because he is quite awesome. And so we do build things for him every so often because I'm a nice person. He'll tell you otherwise. Anyways, moving forward, we got our little pool area that is going to be on both sides. In here is where the propeller is, and so water needs a place to go. I'm only going to be showing one side of each of the ship, just simply because time, but not only time, but we also have, oh, there's ARK glitching out. Also because the video is going to be long enough as it is. And so ARK is very glitchy, as you're now seeing. It's also because I do have too much going on with the ship. All right, it's not going to let me through there. Let's see what I can do here for getting out. There we go. All right. So, going to be moving on through the ship here. Again, ARK is glitchy. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I put a lot of structures on here, and I do not regret it. So this is going to be the main captain's cabin. I made the doors manually open so that you can walk on them. And so that's his little desk. He gets to look out the back there. Got the little cooking area with the fridge, grill, the cooker, and a preserving bin, as well as our cryo fridge for our dinos. Got our little our bed up here with our own little vault and a light. This is so you can overlook the top of the bow a little bit if I want to see out. Again, this is my cruising ship, so I like the views. One thing I am going to mention is you're going to see this a lot. I love this design on the front where the the windows angle in. And so you're going to see me copy that a lot in my ships, as I just love how it looks. This is going to be a complete walk around deck on the top. Again, like those views. Also makes it easy to land some tames on here, get in and out, do some cool stuff. And so yeah, there's that. Again, showing off more of that detail as far as my my little docking area goes. I do have an underwater base. I will show you that in this video too. It is not overly impressive, it is just overly big. So this is going to be Darth Scorpion. Again, did the middle like that, wanted to make it a little sporty, and so I added some flair in there. I do love scorpions with the ship. I did want to incorporate that, and so I did. That's exactly why I built the ship. I just wanted to see if I can do it, and I did. The needle on the end there actually is floating. I actually stumbled upon that by mistake. When I was first building this, I was planning on it being very thin. It ended up being wider. Personally, I think it came out pretty cool. But if you want some build videos on how to get that to float there, I figured it out as I had to build the ship 6 times as I kept blowing it up by mistake. Because I did use creative mode to build the ship. Just because it was a little technical. But again, I can show you if you want them. Just let me know, and I have no problem making you a step-by-step video. So this is going to be the inside of Darth Scorpion. Again, you have the blue glass on the outside, clear glass on the inside, so you can look out nice and easy. Also wanted to showcase off that that tail and how it looked, which, not trying to toot my own horn, but I think it looks pretty good. This ship is my transport/grinding ship. And so, again, first person, you can see out very easily. And if you go into third person, the tail is in the way. However, it's not too hard to look around it, depending on how you like to drive. Moving back here, in the center, we have our little crafting area. So we have our tech replicator, vaults, fridges, cooking station, as well as our grinding station. And so this is complete as far as grinding goes. I did this, I was like, oh, I can do like a little make something to look like a motor. Ended up turning into a crafting area. Back here is going to be the captain's area. This is a one-man ship, and so we got our little seating area. We have our little table, the captain's bed and fridge. It is very compact. It is a very compact ship. This ship is not laggy or glitchy simply because the structure cap is not exceeded, and it's obviously nice to walk around on. So on non-modded servers and without mods, you should be able to build the ship. You might not be able to do all the detailing in there, but you can at least get the main part of the ship in there. And moving on to my favorite ship. This is Darth 100. This is an absolute warship. It is a beast of a ship. It does many incredible things as far as death goes, considering we got rocket turrets in the back. We do have... Whoop, I fell off my dock. We do have the rocket turret in the back. We have our regular turrets here on the side, heavy turrets. I got Terek turrets in the front because I do take the ship, and I do like to take down wyverns. We use the catapults. Our God, I can't remember the name. Anyways, we use this to trap them. I use other stuff to kill them, as in I do like to grind. Believe it or not, still to this day, the ship I grinded all the materials for. So this ship, I found a new mod to build on. It is called Better Boats. I use Better Boats for this. It makes the ship really wide. It's also a bit longer. And so you can build this on a standard server. However, you will not be able to build the ship easily on a regular base in the width that it's in. And so you might find new restrictions in there. So this guy, very basic. It is a military boat. So I went with the military style. It is a single-person ship. You can bring other people on again. They're going to do military things, so you're going to be shooting and taking stuff down. First person on the ship is not possible. And so I just put the computers in front because they look cool. So this is going to be around it. You can go in third person and drive this very simple and very easy, as this ship is low enough. It is a very nice, easy ship to drive, even though it's so wide and as long as it is. This is our crafting station, as we need bullets and ammunition, as well as for food, as you do get some good meats from hunting wyverns and other beings. This ship, I incorporated a tri-bow. It was my first time doing this. I thought it looked phenomenal. I ran with it, and I was really loving the look. Again, it is the hunting ship, and so that's kind of what I went with, was that military style. That's why you can't really see out as well unless you walk up to the windows, but that's what we went with. And this is going to be the outside of the docking area. You can see some of my other builds in the back. Again, we will be going through those later. But we're going to go right here into the ocean. As you can see, it is extremely deep here. There is the fall off, and I built a base right on top of it because I'm kind of crazy like that. It's how it goes. And so we're going to come in through here. This is where you come into this base. I did use Fernandez skins for our cryophages. Shout out to him. Love him, love his designs. Some of these other ones are from ARK Deco. I do love the modern look. This is a small crafting area, teleporter pad to get around, and so that is nice. There are 3 levels to this base. I haven't done much in the ways of what's inside the base. I just use it to get in and out easily, simply because I am going to be, this is my breeding base, and so there are ports all around to get up and down. I am going to put a large teleporter up here at some point. Again, cool cryophages. Drop down, and we have some Tinos I've been working on. These are grinders, defenders, and so we need them to do their work. And so this is the breeding area. It's big enough to fit the giant squid. As you can see, there's my boats up there. We have Darth Leviathan, Darth Scorpion, and of course my favorite Darth Huntred. You can see more of the detail under the ships that I put in there, as I did put make it so that you can't get into them from the bottom of the boats. You actually have to utilize the methods I put to get into the boats, aka ramps, stairs, etc. So this is my breeding area, and that is the extent of the underwater base. And I went with these skins because they look corroded, and obviously we're in the ocean. Corroded cryophages make things look cool. We're going to open the side here, exit out, and yeah. That is my that's my little underwater base, my little docking area, and like I mentioned, I will be doing more builds and design showing off in the future. Most stuff I am still working on, like the buildings there in the back. I just have to finish some bedrooms. This ship up top is finished. I am going to be showcasing that next, and then my actual mansion that I built for myself is also going to be getting showcased next as well. So we will have some more content coming out. I don't know how much I'm going to do, but we'll see. We'll go from there. And as always, stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your day.